Access chat for TikTok and the TikTok Live Center. Okay, so that must be right here. Cool. I need to turn my music down a little bit more. There we go. Right about there. All right, that should be good. How's my audio level? Is my audio level good? I think it's pretty good for now. All right, we got our multi-stream chat. Usually don't have too many people pop in here, so you know what? We're gonna just minimize that, and I'm gonna take the TikTok chat. Oh, I have a great idea. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the TikTok chat and I'm gonna put it right in front of the monitor. Bingo, right in front of the camera. Now when I'm reading the chat from TikTok, I'll be reading it right there. Perfect. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. What is this? Oh, no way. This is just a live chat, bro. That's perfect. All right, cool. So we're going to put this up here, and then we now have just the TikTok live chat. Boom, baby. That is great. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys are having a good start to the weekend. Today is Friday, January 24th. Right now, we are just about to be rocking and rolling. I am live recording now. And I'm gonna actually go ahead and pause this music, that way I'm not being distracted. But yeah, so I've got a couple of new plans in the works, not only for content, but new things, new horizons that I'm working on, new content ideas, things to do for the channel, things to move forward. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a good Friday morning. It is currently just about to be a little before 9:30 here on the West Coast Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, so like I said, I got some new content ideas, new things planned for the future. Definitely to stay busy. I have a lot of things going on between college and other things like that. But what I'm planning actually is I'm planning on making another YouTube channel that I can dedicate specific content to. So here, obviously, I'm streaming live to official JDMJ. I will BJ. This is mainly my page that I want to be for car content, not only on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, but also Instagram. And yeah, I've just been thinking about diversifying some of my content and not putting all my eggs in one basket. Not that that's a problem, because I do love cars and I love car content, but I do so many other things between, you know, going to college for audio production, learning audio production, you know, buying new gear, investing in new gear, things of that nature. And, you know, even on my personal side of things that I like to talk about. And I think that it would allow me to connect on a more personal level and diversify my content over just posting everything all in one car content place. I just don't feel like that 100% makes sense. Not that that's a problem, but you know, it was just something that's kind of crossed my mind as of recently. And just one of the ways that I'm thinking about diversifying my content, that way I have a couple of different avenues of being able to share and express some of the other things that I get into. Don't mind me, I'm just resizing the chat. But yeah, so so yeah, I'm planning on making another channel for content as well as some other pages, just because I do so many other things than just car content. Not to say that I will not be posting on these pages anymore, because I absolutely will. I still have a lot more content planned. However, I just need a home for, like, when I do audio production. Perfect example, yesterday, the last couple of days, I've been going live and I've been doing my college work. Well, for those that don't know, I'm enrolled in college for audio production. Well, I love cars and everything, but personally, I don't think that it makes sense to be posting certain content or even to be going live all in one place. I feel like it makes more sense for it to be a home place for me to put other content that I create. And not only that, I feel like it allows me to connect with the audience on a more genuine level, have different conversations, cover different topics, things of that nature, do reviews, product reviews, whatever, you name it. Other than just it all being on my car page, because I just don't think that it makes sense. So yeah, that's one of the things I've been thinking about heavily. And that's one of the things I'm going to be exercising today, what we're going to be working on. I have a little bit of other college work that I have to do today and a couple of things for the LLC that I just formed. But that's more or less what I have been working on, what I've been getting into. For those that don't know, I also just started my LLC. That's not a flex. I needed to create an LLC that way I can separate my personal expenses from my business expenses, because I do a lot of investment back into creating content and things of this nature, as well as when I am learning audio production, things of that nature. Things aren't cheap, and I don't have to harp on that, but I just figured I'd at least mention it. I do a lot of reinvesting of my own funds into, like, for example, the camera rig. The camera rig I've been working on for a while now, and it's definitely not cheap. When it was just a personal expense, I can't really write that off. Well, now that I'm creating my LLC, I can start writing off certain things like my camera gear as a business expense, because it is. That's how I conduct business. It's how I sit here right now and, shoot videos and record content and go live and all these important things. And so I've just been thinking about a lot of different things, how to properly structure not only my content, but also setting up things so I can conduct business and things be as legitimate as they possibly can be. So yeah, that's some of the things that have been on my mind as of recently. That's some of the things I've been working on and diving into. And I appreciate everybody that's kind of here, whether you're viewing this live or whether you're viewing this afterwards, after it goes up on social media platforms. But yeah, thank you guys very much for sticking with me as I'm kind of learning how to do this. You know what I mean? I am absolutely new to content creation. And it's given me, it's a lot to learn on top of me going to college and things of that nature for audio production. But yeah, so overall, I at least wanted to start off today by mentioning that I am working on making another channel, probably a self-titled channel. Not that official JDMJ doesn't work, but I want something that I can post to and it makes more sense other than it just being mainly around car content. Not that I have a problem with car content, but like I said, I just want somewhere where I can post a variety of content without it all being one niche, And the other thing is too, maybe I'll take up doing some vlogs or something of that nature. So yeah, I've just been kind of coming up with new ideas. Obviously, I go to college for audio production. So like I said, over the last couple of days, I've been going live and sharing my journey as I'm doing my college work and things of this nature, as I'm learning new things when it comes to audio production. And obviously, it just goes up to official JDMJ, like I'm live right now. I'm live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, but I figured it makes more sense for me to have a home page for these type of things. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm just kind of breaking down some of the things that have been on my mind recently. That way I can kind of diversify my content, use Twitter more. Word. Yeah, I might end up utilizing Twitter. I know that I have to I think you got to get premium in order to stream to Twitter, but in the meantime, I like to multi-stream to several platforms because I feel like it opens up more doors instead of, just sticking to like Twitch or YouTube. But yeah, I just figured, I would cover that mainly because it keeps me busy between going to college and then, like I said, also, purchasing gear, camera gear, things of that nature. So I feel like it gives me more to talk about other than just the car page and things of that nature. So yeah, that's one of the things I definitely wanted to cover at least today in today's live and or recording whenever you guys are viewing this. But yeah, so expect a couple of changes here in the future. Not that I won't be making car content, because obviously I still have the 88 Mark III Supra to build and a freshly tore down 2J to completely rebuild. But as I'm working on, forming the LLC and, just structuring everything properly, that way, CYA, cover your ass. So I am just making sure that I'm doing everything proper, so that's kind of what I'm working on. And yeah, so I'm coming up today with a couple of names, a couple of ideas for a home place for me to start putting more content out. And I have a lot of different ideas, not only from like in regard to content styles, but I don't know. I just feel like it allows me to get more of a different type of expression out compared to it being car content. Not that, you know, like I said, I just don't want to limit myself, you know. So that's more or less where I've been at with it, and some of the things that I've been thinking of, you know, improving. I'm always about improvement, you know what I mean? Improving the quality, improving, you know, content. The last thing I want to be doing is making something that's absolutely boring. I mean, today it might be a little boring just because I'm having a yap session, but it is what it is. So yeah, you know, just coming up with ideas and making things work. So yeah, like I said, today is January the 24th, Friday, and just rocking and rolling. Not a whole lot going on today. There is definitely a lot for me to do, but not a whole lot physically going on where I have to go out and go places, but more or less, yeah, like I said, so yeah, I'm working on making a home channel, a home spot where I can share a variety of other content other than just car content. So that's my goal, and we're gonna try to get that done today. That way I can start streaming and going live and sharing another side of what I get into and some of the things that I do with you guys or the audience or whoever may be watching, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this after I go and post it. But yeah, that's some of the things that's been going through my mind. That way I can have a new spot to be able to share all of the other things that I do, because I'm into cameras, I'm into cars, I'm into, you know, audio production, into new gear, into, you know, I'm into a lot of different things. You know, I've even got RC cars. I've got studio gear. Let me just go ahead and grab my MPC, for example. And I've got so much to do, you know, from audio production, video production, you name it. Like, you know, like, for example, hold on one second. I've got even gear like this, like my MPC, right? And I'll bring it into frame real quick. But this alone is another piece of gear that I'm working on learning and utilizing. That way I can implement it into the production style. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the MPC into frame, but something as simple as this, you know what I mean? Being able to get practice time in on this and making a variety of different content, you know what I mean? So that's just one example of the many. Let me go ahead and wheel my MPC back over to the other side. But yeah, that's just some of the things that I've been thinking of. And obviously I've got so much to do, from making music and recording and learning that, obviously going to college for it still. So yeah, that's more or less some of the things I wanted to cover, at least in the start of this video. And yeah, fucking future is great. New plans, just got to keep rocking and rolling. Obviously I have a minimal audience. I don't have, you know, all the followers in the world, but at the end of the day, I know what it takes to put in the time and the energy and the effort, and I've got the time and the energy to be able to put in the effort. So I'm not scared of doing this. I'm getting used to shooting the content. I'm getting used to talking to the camera. I already do the audio stuff I'm already going to college for audio production, so it's like I might as well do it, you know what I mean? I've got the camera. Like, I might as well go ahead and do it. But that's more or less where I've been at with it recently. And it's been keeping me busy. It's definitely been keeping me busy. So I definitely wanted to touch on that for sure. And yeah, I don't want to harp on it, but yeah, more or less just want a new place where I can share a variety of content and not be, I don't want it to specifically be a niche. You know, sometimes I might want to do some gaming stuff. Sometimes I might want to do some audio production stuff. And I want somewhere where I can share that. Somewhere where I can share that and have a variety of content for people to connect with. Because currently I feel like car content is great and all, but I think it's a little bit more of a niche. Let me go ahead and turn this music down. There we go. But yeah, I think it's a little bit of a niche. Not that that's a bad thing, but like I said, I want somewhere that I can share a variety of content, from video production, audio production, camera stuff, audio stuff, and everything in between. You know, maybe we're doing some reaction videos, maybe we're doing, you know, some unboxings, some tech reviews, you know what I mean? Whatever it has to be, or whatever it happens to be. So yeah, that's kind of where I've been at with some of the things I've been thinking about, and I at least wanted to share that in the beginning of this video. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but I definitely wanted to cover that just because that's kind of where my mind's been at recently. And yeah. So yeah, more or less, that's kind of some of the new things that I've been thinking about. And here in a moment, I'm going to be working on coming up with some names. I've actually already been working on coming up with some names. So yeah, I got a little bit of college work to do today. Not a whole lot, a little bit. I think I've already got this project downloaded. Quantization project. Yep. Okay, cool. And then let me just go ahead and open this up in Logic, because I got to get this done too today. It's not due till Sunday, but I want it to be done early. That way I don't have to worry about doing it later. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is, here in a minute, I'm going to share my screen since I want to start working on some college work. But give me just 2 seconds. Excuse me. Just wait for my video feed to come through. Let's see. Do we have any signal? It's giving me no signal right now. I might have to mess with the capture card a little bit. Let's just try something real quick. Okay, I'm getting no signal. Let's mess with this real quick. Still getting no signal. Probably gonna have to mess with it a little bit. It's all good. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go full screen just so I can take care of this in the background. But yeah, so that's where I was at. I have a whole lot of variety of content to create, so I wanted to be able to share that with you guys, kind of get some of the new things and new plans that I have out there. Just because, like I said, car content, great and all, not gonna stop making car content. I just need a home that I can put other things, other videos, other styles of content that I do. Because I'll be honest with you, I do so much more than just the car content, from audio production, video production, you name it. And it keeps me quite busy, but I enjoy this. I like to, just bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to fix my video source so I can send it from the Mac into the Windows PC. Let's see if I fixed it. Might have to open up. Okay. Let's see if this bad boy's got an update or something. I see it now. Let's see if it's gonna work. That's weird. Why is it telling me no signal? That doesn't make sense. I literally see signal in 4K capture utility. Let's see if I just fixed it. Let's just double check. Let me go into my settings real quick. Let's go to displays. All right, so I see my 3 displays in here. Sony TV. Okay. Not getting any video feed. Oh, wait, we're blue now. All right, I think I know what I gotta do. Let me just make sure this thing's up to date. Reset defaults. Here, in the meantime, I'm just gonna stick full cam while I work on getting this troubleshooted. Let's quick check for updates. All right, it says I'm up to date. Okay, let's just go ahead and close this out. All right, let's go back to here. Go ahead and deactivate and reactivate. There we go. Awesome. All right, now we got that squared away. Awesome. All right, so obviously this is the Mac that I got pulled up here. And go ahead and pause this music. Actually, let's just change it up. There we go. Get a little different vibe going. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, something as simple as doing, you know, maybe I'm doing some college work one day, maybe I'm doing something different the next. So I figured it at least gives me a different place to be able to share some of this content. And let me just go ahead and change the arrangement because this has been throwing me off the last couple of days. All right, and then this is like, what if I just put the, oh, I know what I gotta do. Let me change this back to 4K. Bingo. And then let's go to arrange. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. And then we're just gonna put this like right there. Yeah, that should be good. Built-in display. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. So now when I mess with this, it is actually properly up here. All right, cool. And then let me also take my live and we'll just go ahead and drag this down here. Cool. And now I can actually change this back to that. I don't know. I might change this back to 1080 though. I really don't like the way that this looks in 4K. It is just a, like, why is it? It doesn't scale properly. And it doesn't scale properly. I don't know why it looks like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change this back to 1080. I don't like the way it looks. You see, that's more like it. That is much more like it. Yeah, when I had this in 4K, I was like, holy shit. Yeah, there we go. Now I can just drag right up. Perfect. Okay, cool. So yeah, here we got this. We got the instructions for the assignment. And I might end up popping up my green screen here in a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little research real quick. Right now I'm just checking available handles. Let's see if it's YouTube. Let's check. Gotta double check these the availability of handles. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just go full screen in the meantime. Let me just double check my camera, because I just added a fan to it the other day, like on the back, right where the LCD screen folds in and flips out, which actually usually gets pretty hot. So now I've been running the camera for like, I don't know, how long we've been live for, almost 30 minutes. I just want to double check, see how it is rocking and rolling, and see if it's making a notable difference. Let me just double check. Well, so far it seems to be running nice and cool. 25C, which is like 60 degrees, I think. Which is not bad. That should be good. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of brainstorming, coming up with some names, coming up with some ideas. I can't share the names right now because I got to make sure I secure the handles. So I'm just double checking social media, making sure everything works before I share anything yet. Do 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 do. Man, I found such a good old song today that I want to sample. It's called "There's Talk" by Gene Dunlap. I can't play it right now because I'd have to worry about getting copyright struck since I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. But man, it's such a good song. It's got like a nice guitar intro. I don't even know what genre it would fall under. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get another water here in a minute. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute my mic. But yeah, that's what. No, you're good.
I'll let you do your work.
No, it's no problem. It's no problem. I wanted to talk to you because I figured you'd be able to give me some sort of insight in like what sounds decent.
How's your tooth feeling? Better or normal or nothing?
Not bad. I definitely need to go to the dentist to get it taken care of as soon as possible.
Yeah. Is that one of your back wisdom teeth?
No, it's in front of my wisdom teeth.
Yeah, they may just do a little drilling, which doesn't hurt. They
Yeah.
just put a little bit of Novocaine in, and that doesn't really hurt either. It's like a pinch. And they'll just probably drill it out and then fill it.
Yeah.
Just need a filling.
Yeah, I just need to, I didn't realize it till the other day, and I was like, oh shit. Like, so I want
No.
to get it taken care of as soon as possible.
Yeah, because you don't want it to get any worse.
Yeah.
Because if it gets worse to the point where you need a root canal, then that kind of is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, definitely not fun. I just noticed it yesterday, so I'm gonna have to call. What do I have to do for my health insurance? Because like for a long time, you used to help, like you used to set up like my appointments and shit. So I have to call what? I have to call Anthem or whoever I have health insurance through.
Who do you have?
I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no clue who I have health insurance through.
Yeah, well, you have whatever you have it through the tribe. So.
Do I? I thought they were just a secondary though. I thought the tribe was only a secondary.
Well, I mean, your dad has it as a primary, doesn't he?
I don't know. I'll have to ask
I
him.
don't really know.
I'll have to ask him because I need to figure that stuff out. And since I've lived here, like I said, I'm not really a sick person, but I do want to like have things like like I said, when I used to live with you used to help like facilitate all of that. So like part of becoming an adult is like, I got to make sure that I'm taking care of all my business appropriately.
So what I would do is you can either call, there should be a number on the back of your insurance card.
Okay.
And see what the name of it is. You can either call them, your actual insurance company, and say, hey, can you send me email me a list of names in my area that participate in this insurance?
Yeah, like providers, or not providers, but you know what I mean. Care providers or takers, whatever.
Yeah, or you can just kind of do it on your own. So you have Anthem. So then you would look around in your area, dentists that take Anthem.
Okay.
Bullshit, whatever the fuck it's called, and then names will pop up. So
Okay.
then you'll just call them and say, hi, are you guys accepting new patients, blah, blah, blah. And they'll say yes, and then you'll say, do you take such and such insurance? And they'll say yes or no, and then you just go from there.
Okay.
Kind of a pain in the ass, but it's something that you have to do.
No, it's no problem. But like, you know, something as simple as like my teeth and shit. I want to take care of that, especially since I noticed that the other day. I was like, oh shit. It's like, and like I said, since I moved out here, like for the last 2-3 years, I haven't had, you know, I'm not really a sick individual, but like, you know what I mean? Like I don't really utilize that shit. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to make sure I'm doing my due diligence and making sure I have everything taken care of.
The thing I stay up on, or I keep up on, because I'm pretty healthy for the most part too, knock on wood,
Yep.
is my teeth and my eyes. So I always go to the dentist and I always go to the eye doctor.
Okay.
Because I like to be able to see and I don't want to have no busted up fucking meth head teeth.
Yeah, right. Let's take my headphones off.
I'm so hungry. I'm gonna eat.
Oh my, you know what I'm gonna make?
What?
A gyro.
I had a yodel.
Do you see that one that I made yesterday?
Yeah, how were those wraps or pitas?
Oh my god, they're so good. They're perfect.
Alright, good.
You literally can't tell the difference. They're fucking amazing. The only thing I would say is they're a little pricey. I think there's like 4 or maybe 5 in there.
Yeah, they're like $6 here. $6 or $5.99.
Yeah, they were like 5 something here. I found them at Walmart.
Yeah, I saw them in Stop and Shop.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are really good. And the other thing too I like about it is like I have never seen those before.
Yeah.
And I like that pita bread, but it's like, you know, sometimes I want to have it with hummus or I want to make like a gyro, and it's just like I don't have it. So it's like I'm really glad that I was able to find it yesterday.
Even a egg salad would be bomb in one of those.
Ooh, yeah, right. Yeah, I made like almost 4 pounds of chicken the other day, chicken thighs, and oh my god, I let it marinate with those packets for like 3 or 4 hours, and then I added even more seasoning. I added like, oh my god, I had like a whole bunch of seasoning in there. It's so fucking good. And then what I did is, so I cooked it on one of those the bake sheet that you sent to me.
Yeah.
And then after I cooked it on the bake sheet, you know how like there's usually like the like oil and juices and everything that drip out?
Yeah.
Well, I took the chicken and I put it on a cutting board and I chopped it all up into like small like bits, and then I threw it back on the bake sheet and threw it back in the oven for a little minute.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
Yeah. So it's got like all the juices and oil all in it. It's so good. So
oh my God,
good.
that sounds so good.
I know.
So last night, Sean made this really fucking banging meal. So he cut up sweet potatoes, left the skin on them and all, and he had put, I think, avocado oil or olive oil, whatever. I think it was avocado oil, but he put a little bit of cayenne pepper, brown sugar,
Yep.
and like this adobo that Grandma had given to us for Christmas, like a healthier version of adobo.
Uh-huh.
And
Organic MSG? No, I was kidding.
dude, so fucking good. It was like sweet, but like had a kick.
Oh yeah, that sounds
We had
good.
that with just peas and like chicken thighs. Oh, fucking shit was bomb.
Yum, that sounds
We had
really
all
good.
Sweet potatoes. They're like chopped into chunks. It was so good. Oh my God.
I want to make like Indian chicken in the egg. I got to get the egg back from Dad's house so I can bring it over here. But I want to start
Yeah.
grilling on that thing. I miss it. I haven't used it since I've lived here. I have not used the egg.
I know.
And like I said, sometimes I like to cook like a steak or something, but I don't want my little spot to smell like, like I fucking smoked it out, So then I can take the cast iron pan, throw it on the damn egg, and then, get a good sear or do like a reverse sear on the steak, do some, wings and ribs, and oh my goodness.
I love making chili still too. Like chili is one of my main go-to meals because it's so easy.
Yeah, that sounds
And
good.
like taco meat. Taco meat and black beans are like a fucking staple in my house.
I know sometimes you guys used to not do the beans. I'm like, you got to do the black beans.
Yeah, all the time now.
They're so good. Yeah. And they're extra protein and hella flavorful.
And they're banging.
Throw cumin, some smoked paprika, garlic, onion powder, and a little salt and pepper. Oh my God. Kick ass.
Tired right now. I fucking hate this. I hate getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning to go work with her. And then I'm like feeling like dragged down now. And then now tonight I have to work 8 at night, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, burnt out before you're done with half of the day.
Okay. I
Before-
stayed up
before
to
noon.
3 Washington, so I'll be alright. I have to work all weekend. Like I'm working tonight 8 to 4. Tomorrow I'm working 5:30 to 1:30.
Yep.
Sunday I'm off. Monday I'm dealing Mike's game. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I'm at Foxwoods from 10:30 in the morning to like 7 at night. So
Damn.
if you don't hear from me much this week, that's why. Because I'm working day shift and I'm gonna be like,
Oh, it's no problem. I have a couple of things too that I got to take care of, like not only today, but like just like I've been trying to stay on top of my college work, getting my shit done,
yeah.
things of that nature. I still have some stuff I got to do for the LLC, like setting up the website and things of that nature. And then obviously content, I want to start rolling out a lot more content. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's no problem. Thank you also for assisting in figuring out what I should use for my channel name, and that's definitely going to be it. I'm going to make my social media handles here in a minute.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hang up for now, BB.
Yeah, that's no problem. Also, what I wanted to tell you is, by the way, if you use red onion and you're going to do like gyro, soak them for like half an hour.
Water?
Yes.
Does it help?
Oh my God.
They're probably so good, and I like to cut them thin too, like almost like shaved. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, they literally came out so good, and I'm actually like within the next 5 minutes, I'm about to go make a gyro because oh my God, that shit is so good. But yeah, I figured I'd at least mention it. If you do use red onion, go ahead and slice it thinly, or even just cut it up and then throw it in a bowl and refill it. I did mine 2 batches of water, so mine are like nowhere near as strong as they usually are. They still have the flavor, but they're not like whoop your ass red onion, like take you out of like commission. But yeah, that sounds like a plan. I'll let you rock and roll. I hope you have a good afternoon, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take care of a couple things, and then like I said, I'll get back to you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, have a good afternoon. All right, I love you.
I love you.
All right, bye.
Love you. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Whew. Had to ask Mom some questions, y'all. All right. We have came to a conclusion on what we're going to come up on what name we're going to use for the new channel. Okay, I have to go ahead and secure my handles before I tell it to y'all. But here in a minute, I'm gonna go make some lunch because it's about 10 o'clock now and I'm starting to get a little hungry. As you can see. Oh, is that the green screen?
Mom.
What's up, Mom?
Hey, I want to tell you one thing.
What's up?
So, or did I already tell you that I got my fucking Le Creuset fucking teapot?
Oh yeah, you said shit, what's his name? Nice.
Dude, and guess how much he wants me to give him?
$40.
60.
That's not bad. It's like $110.
115.
Oh yeah.
Plus whatever tax, whatever. So I'm getting a fucking deal on mine. I'm so excited. And then I'll ship yours as soon as I can find a couple more things to fit in that box, okay?
Okay, yeah, that's no problem.
I'm taking so long, but at least now you have your coffee thing.
No, I appreciate it. The funny thing is I haven't made coffee in that yet, but I can now...
Your coffee press, right?
Yeah, but I can now get normal coffee. I can now get normal coffee grinds like I had before.
No.
And actually, so like, I don't know. I just find it, you can call it cheap. I don't really care, but I don't drink that much coffee. So I figured if I have the French press, I can make coffee and I don't need to go out and buy like a coffee maker, you know? And I know you can get a coffee maker for like $20, but I don't drink that much coffee. Like I don't drink whatever, however, you know, half a gallon or whatever, 64 fucking ounces of coffee.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so I don't necessitate needing to make that much of a brew, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely like the French press. So thank you very much for sending it. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm sorry it's taking a little long, but it'll be there, don't worry.
Oh, it's all good. I haven't been drinking tea like that anyways.
Huh?
I said I haven't really been drinking tea like that anyways, but I probably will start soon again, just because like it's good for you. It's better for you. Like, all right, I like tea because it's herbal properties, but also because of the fact that sometimes I like to change it up from just water, you know?
Yeah, and sometimes at night if you're cold, it's like nice to have like a nice hot cup of tea.
Yeah.
And now you got your mug too, right? Did I get you one of those mugs? No, from Stonewall Kitchen?
I don't think so.
Oh, your mug is still here at the house. I got one for Uncle Sean because he loved it.
I believe so. Let's see, how's the camera doing? I got a little fan the other day by Small Rig. Here, I'm going to flip my camera in just so you can see it real quick. Yeah, nothing crazy, but it goes on the back of the camera and it keeps the sensor cool because the sensor is the part that heats up, like right where the screen folds in. Yep.
Cool, alright. Well, I'm gonna hang up. I just want to tell you that. I couldn't remember if I told you or not.
Oh, it's no problem. Thank you very much.
Once I get mine, I'll show it to you. I'll probably pick mine up Monday because I'm dealing his game on Monday.
Okay. All right, that sounds like a plan.
All right, BB, I love you.
I love you too. I hope you have a good afternoon.
All right, you too. I'll call you later.
All right, bye.
Thanks.
Peace.
Bye.
Okay. All right, yo. Let's see. Oh man, too funny. Whew. All right. So yeah, here in a minute, I'm probably gonna take a break, make a little lunch, make a gyro for lunch, come back, I don't know. Should I pause the live? Can I even? I don't think I can pause the live. I think I just gotta rock with it or cut it. So. All right, so let's see how many assignments I got. So I got 1, 2, I got 3 more assignments. Okay, so yeah, we got 3 assignments to do. Let me go ahead and PS5 A74, which is funny. I should probably just rename this. Hold on one second, bear with me. Let me pull up my Stream Deck software. Stream Deck app, open, Sesame. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna actually rename this from PS5 to Elgato 4KX. I used to just have it as the Elgato, or sorry, the PS5. Let's see, can I get away with that? No. Okay, so let's just do Elgato 4K. Bingo. Elgato 4K, and then we're gonna do Elgato here. Okay, Elgato 4K and the A74. This is desktop. What is this? Desktop. I'm probably gonna change this. So I'm gonna probably change this from desktop to Sony 4K. And I'm gonna change this to Sony 4K plus A74. And then we got the Elgato. And then I might as well just put Sony on here. Sony A74, bingo. All right, cool. Can I read that? Yep, still fits on the tile. Awesome. Elgato 4K. Scene. What is the scene? Ah, I see what it is. I need to rename these too. So this is gonna be what's this called? This one rename. We're gonna rename this MacBook Pro. Cool. And then we're gonna rename this one MacBook Pro. Nope, I don't want to delete it. We just want to rename it. Rename. Oh, you know what I can do actually? I can just copy that. Control C. Done. Enter. Rename. Control V. Enter. All right, cool. So now we got MacBook Pro plus A74. We got desktop plus Sony A74. So I'm actually gonna rename this to Windows instead of desktop. Windows. Bingo. Windows. And then let's just go back to Let me just go back to full face cam just for the meantime. And then this is going to be Windows plus A74. Rename. Windows plus Sony A7 IV, MacBook Pro plus A7 IV, and then of course we just got Sony A7 IV. Cool. Awesome. Take a picture of the world's heftiest gyro ever. There we go. All right, cool. Hotline blinging. Ding. Okay. So yeah, let me go ahead and go back to Elgato 4K. I don't know what I'm gonna rename these tiles. I like them to be named the source, but I almost want to name them the scene. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing, is I'm gonna rename them the scene instead of the source. I don't know. We're gonna figure that out, but it's all good. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna take a break here in a moment. Oh! So, like I said, I was able to at least jump on here, talk about some of the goals, some of the new things, and the other thing too is when I jump off the live, I can go take care of acquisition and setting up of the new handles. Might even be able to get to start recording or streaming to them today, hopefully, if I get a chance. And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. Official JDMJ. I'm going to be referred to as something different in the next time we go live, hopefully, if I can make sure it works proper. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hope you guys all have a good afternoon, good little Friday, good little weekend.